Welcome to a new vlog. It is Monday and it's almost midday. I have had a very productive morning thus far. I actually already had my lunch. I had my lunch at 11:30 unbeknownst to myself. I didn't know what time it was. I was eating and then I looked at my phone. I was like, oh, it's very early. I cleaned out Eileen's litter tray and I also did other things. Just helped Dad with something, you know, productive morning. Now I'm going to go down and get the Starbucks drinks that I got yesterday. I'm going to decide which one I want to drink today. These are the two Starbucks drinks that I got yesterday in Iceland. So this is the can. It was €1.75. It's coffee with milk and it has less sugar. And then this one is a caramel macchiato flavour. Chilled coffee. It's espresso with creamy hints of caramel flavour. So I don't know which one I should try. This one was €3 and this one was $1.75. Altogether it was $4.75. I think I'll try the caramel macchiato first. So you have to shake it. Shake, 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 shake. I just put it through this plastic lid and I took the straw out of this piece of plastic. It was stuck onto the side of it with hot glue, which is a kind of plastic. But this paper straw is good for the environment. It's time to try it. So, caramel macchiato. It's mainly oh, it's very caramel. Oh, it's just like all caramel. But I like it because I love caramel. I was measuring up the peel and stick tiles that I got yesterday in Deals and I thought it might be good to mention there's other designs you can get as well. So I got the white subway tile with the grey grout, and they also have a mosaic one. It was different shades of grey, dark to light, and then they had a mosaic, but it was circles. So they had a mosaic square and a mosaic circles. And then they had one more. It was like a white background with like a blue design. So it was like a tile kind of they all look like tiles, but I don't know how to describe it. It was like a stenciled style tile. I pretty much drank that Starbucks all in one go. There wasn't much in it. So I'm gonna go make myself some coffee. It's time to try the Christmas blend from Mark's. I can taste it right on either side of the back of my tongue, that hint of chocolate that it's on about, but I'm not getting the citrus at all. But it's good. I live chatted with Samsung about my watch, and I'm afraid it's on its way to the tech graveyard. They did go through all the troubleshooting steps with me, and the guy that I dealt with, Albert, was excellent. He said that he could arrange for me to send it off to a technician to get it fixed, but there's no guarantee that they could fix it, and also because it's out of warranty I'd have to pay for the repair. So he said alternatively he could offer me a 15% discount on a replacement. So he sent me a code and I can get 15% off if I buy a new watch. It is 6 minutes past 6, so I'm just turning on my computer for work. I have to change my password, so I figured it's better to log in now and make sure that I don't have any technical issues rather than leaving it till the last minute. Eileen has decided to join me. I don't know, she's looking at me with this face. Hi. Good morning, which I can still technically say for another 7 minutes. I had a very poor night's sleep last night because Eileen, 3 times I actually had to physically get out of bed. I don't know where she found them, but she found these Stanley blades and they're all rusty and old inside in the attic, and she brought 3 of them in here, but I did go out just to make sure there wasn't any more. But I had to get out of bed 3 times. Now that I'm finished my lunch, it's just pitted bread and ham, I'm gonna try this. It is the Daily Brew. It is coffee with milk from Starbucks. It has less sugar. It's made with 100% Arabica coffee and it contains milk. So, yeah, let's have a look. It says to shake it well. There's something weird about shaking a can though. Like, even though I know it's not carbonated, I still feel strange doing it. The can is really cold. I didn't expect it to fizz like that, so let's try it out. That's nice. It tastes quite like the bottled coffee that I used to get in Aldi. I like it. I actually prefer this to the one I had yesterday. Yesterday's one was very sweet. I'm editing my last vlog and Eiley is on the bed and there was the sound of her toys rattling, the new little balls I got her, and she was asleep and she looked up and she went, "No wonder you're falling asleep if you're running around playing with Stanley blades at 4 o'clock in the morning." It's 2:30, so once this video is finished and I have it just rendering away, I'm going to go down and make myself a hot coffee. This is nice, but I'm kind of cold. My last vlog is just rendering now. I literally just hit it, so it's probably going to take about an hour to render. It's 14 minutes and 9 seconds long. I got 2 Starbucks House Blend Nespresso pods with stevia, oat milk from #SuperValue, and the pumpkin spice syrup. Syrup and coffee? Why didn't I think of that? Elf, if you didn't get my reference. It's been a day today. Yesterday, as I've documented, I went on to Samsung and I contacted them about my watch not working. I tried to use the promo code and it wouldn't work, so I got back onto the chat and I spoke to a different person, and that person said that they were sorry that the promo code didn't work. It was really unusual that it didn't work. Was I sure that I was on the Irish/UK websites? I said, yeah, I'm on the Irish website, it's not working. And he was like, that's really, really strange. So look, what I'll do is I'll give you the details on how to contact the sales team, because it's strange, there's obviously an issue with the website. I got onto the sales team today on their chat, where I was basically told, oh no, you were chatting with Samsung UK, they do offers, we don't. The person was so rude. The first thing she said was, as far as she was aware, they don't do them. Then she said, no, we don't, that you were on with the UK and that's why they gave you a code, we don't do that. I was like, but there's a section on the website that says enter your promo code. Why is that there if you don't do promo codes? And so she said, as far as I'm aware, we don't do them. And then she changed her tune to say, oh, now and again we do them, but we're not doing any at the moment. So I was like, but this isn't just like a random offer I saw online to put in a code. This is a loyalty discount from customer service to apologise for the error I had. She didn't give me her name up top when I asked. She didn't give it to me when I asked the second time. Eventually she gave it to me. I said that I wanted to make a complaint. She was like, well, the only way to make a complaint is to use the contact us section of the website. So I went there and there was nowhere to send a complaint. So I searched and searched until eventually I found this section that said email the CEO. So I did that. It's not that I'm looking for anything for free. I was given an offer and I just want them to honour it. It's not that difficult. Oh, and the other thing that she told me was that she couldn't send a transcript at the end of the chat. So I was like, can I get a transcript of this? And she's like, no, we don't do that. I was like, but the other 2 chats gave me transcripts. So after humming and hawing and like going around in circles, eventually she was like, oh, just give me your email address and I'll find someone to send you one. And then the system sent it automatically anyway. The frustration. Hi, Eiley. You alright? Relaxing. Relaximataz. My tripod just broke. I went to adjust it and the top of it just snapped off. It looks like it was just glued on, to be honest. I mean, it's an old tripod. It's not like it's one that I actively use, and I have another one somewhere just like it, but it's just handy. I like to hold it when I'm holding my camera. It makes it easier than holding the physical camera itself. I'm finished work, so time to try these pigs in blanket combo mix. They're from the Marks & Spencer's Christmas collection. Okay, they're not really fragrant, but there is a smell of smoky bacon-y kind of. I think I prefer them to the turkey. If you got a big bowl and you got a bag of these, got a bag of the turkey combo, and then mixed them together, there we go, ultimate Christmas treat. They taste really nice. I like them. They taste familiar, but I can't put my finger on it. They're not as strong as the orange packet of smoky bacon potato. They're a bit more subtle than that, but that's kind of as close as I can think. Does anyone remember those Bear in the Big Blue House crisps? I know Amy does. This is what they taste like. They taste like the Bear in the Big Blue House crisps. I was trying to think. I've been munching away going, what are they? What are they? But that's what they are. Today started quite funnily. I was asleep in bed and I felt this thing on my eye, and I woke up and the cat was staring at me. She had patted my eye with her paw. So I just like rubbed her head, fell back asleep, or tried to fall back asleep. I never actually did, because she did it again and again. And then I opened my window, well, my blind, and I was like, oh, is there a folly on the window? But it wasn't on the window. It was just in real life. Staying with my I'm trying Starbucks things this week. I'm gonna try one of these toffee nut latte sachets. The instructions say boil your water to 85 degrees. Then technically it's not boiling, it's just heating. And then put in this into however many milliliters of water and stir. I can't go wrong unless it's like Friends and I have to stir and drink, stir and drink, stir and drink. Immediately I can smell the toffee, and like as soon as I opened the sachet I could smell the toffee. And then I brought it over and I let Mom smell it and she was like, ooh, what is that? It smells kind of chocolatey. But it doesn't, it just smells toffee like. So let's give it a go. It's gonna be hot. That's nice. It tastes very similar to the one you get in the shop. Interestingly enough, the box mentions Nestle and it says using the Starbucks logo and name with permission. For more, find out, and then a website, Starbucks at Home or something like that. So what I think it's actually Nestle coffee. We had stew for dinner. It was so nice. Dad cooked it this morning and then left it simmer away for like an hour and a half, and then he took it off and left it there for the day, so it was just sitting in its own juices. And then he heated it up with some spuds. Very nice. And then Mom asked would I like to go to Aldi because Dad has no disgusting, world's most disgusting food for his breakfast. So we're gonna go out and get some bananas. Ugh. I'm back from Aldi and I bought this Christmas colouring book for myself. So it's Colour Your Own Christmas Gonk. I liked the idea of colouring them in. Something relaxing. The other thing that I got were these fabric clips. They're Christmas colours, just ironically, but I took one out to see, so I have a packet of them already, but they broke. They're not that expensive, so I don't mind if these ones also break eventually. And then the final thing I bought was a packet of brioche swirls with chocolate chips, and I also bought a packet of the meaty chews for Eiley because she really likes them and I was all out, but otherwise, brioche. Happy Thursday! I have work at 6 o'clock this evening. For now, I just got dressed. I put on my old Witsu t-shirt. I'm gonna put on a jumper because it's kind of chilly because it's November. And then I'm gonna go down and see what's there for my lunch. Also tonight, I've got bingo. I can't wait. I forgot that I had bingo. I got a free ticket because I won the costume party for Halloween go. It's 2 o'clock. I had my lunch, which was just some pasta and cheese. And then I had a little bit of Stolen afterwards because I love it. It's marzipan and fruity and Christmassy. Right now I'm just having some coffee. So this is my pour over and it was at Coffee House Lane. And with it I'm going to have one of my little chocolate chip brioche swirls. The coffee is so smooth. I put it into the pour over part and I bloomed it first and then I filled it with water and just left it pour down into the cup. It's so nice, I have to say. One of the nicest cups of coffee I've had in a while. I just finished work and I worked for an hour extra today because there's this special project that I do every so often. I've done it the last, I think this was my 4th one now. So just at the end, like when things get quiet, they're like, we need one person to stay on until the end of the shift. And I was like, I'll do it, it's fine. I have such a bad headache. I had it all through at work as well. It's just, I don't know, it's one of those things that just came on me at like, I started over work at 6 and I'd say by about 6:45 this headache just came on me. And I thought maybe it's just because it was so busy. But no, just still there. We did something today. Yesterday Dad went to Waterford and when he was there he bought a cat flap for the glass door. What? So Eiley can get in and out now here through the glass door. I think maybe we'll have to stain the timber just to kind of make it blend in a little better with the rest of the door. But we have a whole other door that goes with that one that we're not using, so if we ever decide to not use the flap there anymore we can always take a pane of glass out of that and replace it. I'm gonna end this vlog now because I'm gonna get ready for bingo. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up, maybe share it. If you want to subscribe so you can see more of my face, you can do that down below or at the end of the video, where you'll also find my details for following me on Instagram and Twitter. However, who knows how long the Twitter one will last. Thank you very much for watching. That is it for me today. TTFN.